Greetings and welcome, fellow agents. Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Perfect Dark. I am Gamma, and today we are finally going to rescue the president from evil conspiracies from within. And to do that, we're apparently going to an airbase. So, what are we going to do in this airbase? Well, first off, we're going to go and obtain a disguise so that we can enter the base proper. We're going to check in our equipment. We're going to subvert some security monitoring systems because that's what you want to do when you are trying to stop terrorists. And we're going to board Air Force One. So, let's get to it.
Agent Dark in position. I can see the main entrance to the base, and I can just make out the cable car arrival point.
Excellent, Joanna. That cable car is your way in. Our observer at the lower terminus has spotted a member of the flight crew boarding a minute ago. She is being escorted by airbase troops. I don't have to remind you that
they're probably innocent of any involvement in Trent's little scheme. I can't shoot at them, even if they shoot at me. What about the NSA agents?
I don't know how far the conspiracy has spread through the NSA, but I'm willing to bet that the men Trent has around him here are loyal to him and his plan. You have to get the evidence of Trent's betrayal onto Air Force One and show it to the President.
Yes, and protect him from his abductors. Do you have any idea what Trent's plan might be yet? What about those blonde guys?
Only vague suspicions, and I won't distract you with those. Good luck. Carrington out.
Okay, first off, Joanna, you've only seen one of the blonde dudes, so how do you know that there were more than one of them? And secondly, there is actually something amazing that can go wrong during that cutscene. This has actually happened to me once before. I think I may actually have it recorded somewhere. But, there is a very small chance... Still a... Oh... Wow. That... happened. Alright, so let's restart that again. But yeah, as I was saying, something amazingly bad can happen during... Wow. Okay, so let's deal with these dudes first, and then I'll talk about the weird shit. Okay, so now that we actually got this fixed... Also, this is the first time we actually get to properly use the crossbow, but I've already shown it off, so I don't really need to talk about it much. But, okay, I digress. The alarm can actually be set off during the cutscene, is basically what I was trying to get at. It's happened to me before, and it's terrible. It's a very slim chance of it happening, but it can still happen. So, now we're going to arrow that guy. We're gonna put on our disguise. Was she carrying a spare uniform? I think she was, yeah, she was carrying a spare uniform. Why are all these people carrying spare uniforms? Are they afraid that, they're gonna get shit spilt onto it? Welcome to Alaska, ladies and gentlemen, where, for some reason, people put air bases on mountains. This doesn't seem very efficient. Also, that cable car is, inside of the mountain. How did things get up here? Also, this Horizon scanner, which totally does not look like the Horizon scanner from the original Star Wars, doesn't really have that much of a purpose. I think they just wanted to show off a cool little overlay, because that overlay does look really cool. I especially kind of appreciate the artifacting that kind of goes on near the bottom of the actual viewing area, but there isn't really that much of a purpose. I think I've heard some people say that it could have actually been what one of the sniper rifles was going to use, but who knows. Either way, we're actually going to sneak in from the back here because we want to grab something from up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, but hang on a second, I'm getting something real quick. Elevators in the future are weird.
Are you new around here?
Yeah, I am. You like fighting? Guess not. Pansies. So yeah, we want to grab this case here. This suitcase. Even though it's not really a suitcase, it's more of a briefcase. But whatever.
Use that case to conceal your equipment.
Confirmed.
I get you. Don't worry, Carrington. Hi, fellas.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. Just,
Hiya.
gonna go and stop me some evil conspiracies. How about you guys are up to anything good? Are you going to the party tonight? Is there a party tonight? I don't know. I'm new here. Alright, so what we want to do, we want to be a little bit flashy here. This, my friends, is the third and final variant of the cam spy called the drug spy. It does this. It knocks people out. We want to knock people out because less resistance, the better. You especially are a bad person who needs a nice dart in the eye. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right now. Boop! That guy was an NSA agent. They will attack you regardless. Everyone else will just chill there so long as you don't have your weapon out. But the NSA dudes will actually come after you, and they are the ones who want to help Trent basically take this place over and do nasty things to El Presidente. So we're gonna put a stop to that. We're gonna put a stop to that evil right here, right now. And to do that, we have to hit you in the crotch. Boo! You have exactly the same amount of darts in this thing as there are enemies to knock out. And...
We're taking over! Me!
Uh-oh. That was not good. Well, there's one dude who is still out and about. We gotta deal with him before anything happens. Oops. God, I'm good at video games. Fuck! Get out of there. Okay. Oh, not looking so tough now that I got your... Ooh, I got double magnums from him. I did not know that. Oh, I'm not gonna argue with that, but I am gonna argue with the whole issue of, we're not going to be able to do anything with it because we're about to lose all of our weapons. But we are going to try to do something. Just because of a thing that happens a little later, I'm gonna plant a proximity mine over there. I'm gonna plant one over here. Then I'm gonna go back up. Ugh! And then die. Fuck. Alright, so we're back here. We're gonna try doing this whole thing again, which involves boop. And a little bit of... oh, I love doing this. I do want to show this off.
Don't move!
Boop. No! Okay, he wasn't fun about it, but it's kind of fun to make these people react to the cam spy. I don't want to chance it with you because you suck. But I will play with you. Come on. What's up, buddy?
What the hell? Boop. She got me.
How do you know it was a she? It's a little camera drone. How come this thing isn't setting off the metal detectors? Hi.
Don't touch it.
It touches you. And lastly, there are dudes up here. Dudes up here that must be taken care of. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Why am I always missing him? Okay, so I'm not going to do what I did last time. I'm not going to plant proximity mines because that's just going to end up getting me murdered somehow. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to be very, very mindful about where that NSA guy is. I think he's still up here.
Your hands up.
No! Fuck you! As he puts his hands up. So yeah, we can get dual magnums, but it doesn't really help us that much because we have to forego all of our equipment very, very shortly. But before we do that, we are going to be very careful not to pick up the dragons just yet, because we can still make use of them. Hello, little cleaning robot. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our suitcase right here.
The case will get stopped unless you do something.
Proceed.
Don't worry, Carrington. I've got all this covered. Okay, so we gotta go over here. I'm gonna plant some dragons. I'll plant a dragon because we're about to undergo a little bit of a trial here. And... Ooh! What? Oh, one of them blew up. That guy friggin' must have spawned over it. Shit. This game's geometry is a little bugged out. Unfortunately, that means that I am a little lacking in armaments. This is actually kind of bad. Come on. Oh, it was that one that blew up. Great! Whatever! I got my gun! Welcome back to the case of an Avenger. The ultimate assault rifle of being an asshole. And it's especially nasty now because every enemy in the weapon in this level has this thing now. It's not so bad in Special Agent because, we're, you know, still somewhat powerful, but if you're playing in Perfect Agent, this thing is nightmarish when the enemy has it because, as I mentioned before in Datadyne Research, enemies don't have to worry about its drawbacks, and what I meant by that is, they don't pay attention to ammo restrictions. They will fire for as long as their attack animations will allow. And that is where the issue with the K7 Avenger comes from, as I check my objectives real quick. We gotta board Air Force One. There are a couple of ways that we can do it, but only one of them is completely non-suicidal. And that is going through the shuttle upstairs. So we're gonna go that way, because boarding from underneath requires us to fight way too many dudes. And yeah, this is definitely where the game starts to get a little bit more difficult, because this weapon is now going to be commonplace for enemies to have. It's officially out of the experimental phase, so... Oh wait, we're gonna be going down. This is the going down elevator. This reminds me of that elevator from Metal Gear Solid. The one that you go to before fighting Vulcan Raven. Okay, so we gotta go and keep going. We've decided to come down this way. Probably shouldn't have, but we did. Laser grid access denied.
That's Air Force One. Small.
Why are you making jokes at a time like this? So yeah, I think we're actually not going to go this way. We are actually going to go the other way. If, this lift will allow us to. Oh, and look at it. It's allowing us to. Fuck off.
Cover me.
But like I said, enemies don't, worry about ammo limits. But they also do have a couple of restrictions. They can't use secondary firing modes, which also applies to the multiplayer as well. So you do have some advantages over them, but they are pretty few and far between. So we're actually going to find that other elevator. Which is somewhere around here. Actually, no, we're gonna die. That's what we're gonna do. Hold up. Okay, so that went horribly. In case you didn't notice, I was trying to throw dragons everywhere, but unfortunately, when I did, it caused all of them to explode. All of them exploded at this... This level's geometry is bugged out, apparently. Oh! I guess that's just what we have to expect. Is this the lift that I want? No, that's not the one that I want. I don't want to go up that one. There is another one, I'm pretty sure, that's just around here somewhere. I just have to find it and deal with all these case of avenging assholes. Oh yes, I was going to mention the Perfect Agent objective. The Perfect Agent objective in this level is another bullshit one. You actually have to go into a completely sectioned off area of the map to basically stop a bunch of people from cracking a safe. I don't know if there was supposed to be like flight plans or something like that, but it's really out of your way. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try this again. I actually managed to get a dragon in there, so here's hoping that it actually explodes on somebody. Probably not. At least we're actually getting the DY-357s. Too bad we don't have, like, many bullets for it. We're much better off just avenging. Oh, something blew up. I think it might be safe to say that something has gone right. So maybe I am supposed to go in here. It's been a while. I think I am supposed to go in here, and then there's another elevator that goes upwards. Here we go. Excuse me. No, I can't go here. Alright, so laser grid overloaded. Oh, man. You must be careful as fuck here. Whoa. What the heck just exploded there? I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna chance it. Nope. That was a bad idea.
I'm just too good.
Oh, shut up. Okay. One last time. Woohoo! There we go. That's looking a little bit more like it. I keep forgetting how satisfying these magnums actually are. No need to deal with that dumb safe. Alright, down the... This thing actually looks kind of fun. I kind of want to ride on it. Alright, time to get a little avengeful. We're actually still doing really good for health. Probably because my mines actually work. So we gotta break this laser grid. There we are. We don't have any dragons.
That's Air Force One.
I'm really hoping these actually hit. Yep, there we go. They're starting to fall over. Wow. They're being super inaccurate now. Oh! You almost got the drop on me. Almost. Wow, did he actually get... No, he just ran away.
Me.
Okay. So now we just have to play... Dodge the laser. Yeah, this is a little stressful. Badoo. 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 And there we go. We are underneath Air Force One. And now we're going to board Air Force One. So yeah, there's two ways that you can do it, as I mentioned before. I went through what is basically the harder way, but if you can remember where it is, you can actually take an elevator that goes up, and there's a little shuttle on the very top of it that you can get into that will take you directly into the plane. And depending on where you go, you'll actually start in a different area. So, yeah. We've finally boarded Air Force One after so many failed attempts. Holy crap. So, the question is, will we manage to get to the President in time? Just what exactly does Trent have in store for the leader of our fair country? Or, I guess not mine, I live in Canada, but, you know, the leader, the President. What's gonna happen to him? Find out next time on Perfect Dark.